how's it going, guys? Um, Basically, I made this reading for somebody that lives in the state of Iowa, and I kind of had two cards already pop out. Um, and the first card is the song Honey by Kalani. So there's something immediately when it comes to that. Bees are kind of known for number one being very rare. Um, they're kind of known for having this ability to fly, but they really kind of shouldn't. So you may have something that you feel is very different from others, and it may cause it may cause people to feel uncomfortable. You know something, or you just have something. You are just somebody that moves differently throughout the world in a way that they kind of other way in a way that people don't expect you to move. Why people have this expectation of you, I don't know. This may even be an expectation of yourself that you kind of overcame or is overcoming. Um, and the next card after that is "It's Time" by Imagine Dragons. So, um, honey, it's time. Honey, it's time. I don't know if you male or female. It kind of doesn't matter, but whatever it is, basically somebody here. It's time to either switch up. I don't know if it's time for you to get. I don't know if you know this, but honey in the video, in the lyric video, it's like H O and E are capitalized, so it's like ho. So I don't know if like maybe you was in a hoe phase, or maybe you're running around with a lot of hoes. You just running around with people that just don't got it, and you have it, and it's just time for you to just kind of dump that old tea out and get some new water, get a new tea bag, and start moving on to something. Um, it's like that Imagine Dragons song is like, I'm never changing who I am. Like the core part of you is not gonna change. You're not gonna be able. These people are not gonna be able to convince you out of who or what you are, even though they try to. Um, it's just not feasible, and you need to remove yourself from this group because that's what they're trying to do. And if that's what it is, then you ain't for that. Um, that's not what you're being called to do. So it's time to move on. So what's this? It's time for Imagine Dragon. Think. The ability to think is better than the ability to memorize facts. So most likely you're already thinking about this. You're probably just thinking, where am I going to go to next? How do I empty this supposed cup that I do have? Um, what is it that is it filled with? Is it filled with anything? It's like, how do I overcome these individuals that I keep kind of entertaining? And you're really just being called to focus on what makes you confident. If something makes you unconfident, then that is kind of an indicator of like, hey, maybe I should think a little thoroughly about why I don't feel confident hanging around these people, or why these people give me a feeling that my confidence is being questioned in something. Like, is it done logically? Is it done with deep thought, or is it done with a narrow-minded thought process? We have confidence. Violating your conscience violates confidence. Practice doing what your conscience tells you is right. It could be time for them to practice that, and for you to kind of like keep that in mind. You may have to walk away from these people. I'm also hearing the word shame. Like maybe these people feel ashamed for what they are, and they want you to feel the same way, even though you may not be in that same crowd or clique. We have listening, or headphones here. We have two gray colors too. Typically, my drawings are multicolored, so The multicolored came out sideways. So I feel like you're kind of in this gray area right now where you're just kind of like not sure, leaning one way or another. There could be two ideas coming towards you, and you're trying to find some way for them to be connected. And you're being asked to kind of think about this. You may be coming up with a decision here, or coming up with a yeah with a situation where you need to make a decision between one or two or both. And it seems like a quite a creative way for you to maneuver through this situation. So it's gonna take confidence, and it's I feel like you're being asked to be confident. Yeah, I'm getting creativity here. Um, Tranquility. Be not disturbed at trifles or at accidents common or unavoidable. So when you're going through changes, you may fall back on old habits or old people or old places, just out of habit alone, just out of, something that was already established. Um, it's like being asked to be confident in the way that you move, and when you kind of take a step back, don't beat yourself up to a point, because it normally typically that happens, but don't entertain that for too long. You like, in order for everything to pour out, it doesn't all dump out at once. When you're pouring something out, you don't know what's going to stay behind, like the tea leaves. You don't know if that's going to, if all of it's going to pour out with the water, if it's going to stay stuck on the bottom. So doing it carefully um, may have better results than just kind of dumping it all at once. Because you may even be questioning if it's your mindset about this group of people, or about or where you're going, and it may just take a shift in perspective, um, to really look at something and be able to kind of mitigate the damage that's done, or that can be done, or mitigate um, how much you lose. There's a ideal of you kind of holding on to something, because it's like sticky, like honey is sticky, like there's a sticky substance, and it's a sticky situation. Um, so let's kind of continue from here. It's like be calm. It's like we have here. Yeah, we're talking about the mind here. We have the first heaven, and we have the wind. But it's in the challenge position. So your thoughts, yeah, it's like asking to challenge your thoughts, challenge the thoughts that come through to you. Um, what does the atmosphere feel like when you're around these group of people, and then when you're alone? Do you still feel um, that same way towards yourself, or are all those thoughts that are being generated coming from other people, from other places, like triggering you to continue to cycle through this? What else can we get? So we have here intelligence. Don't underestimate your own intelligence. And then we have liquid, crystal, polarization. So with this card, we have somebody here that is either being manipulated, or someone that is manipulative. And the situation at hand is like, it looks like you're going from one situation into another, but in actuality, it's very similar. It's like you're switching from one environment to another, but the environments are very similar, or the people are very similar, and that's because you know you're not really battling the people themselves. What you're battling is something that's much deeper. So, like I said, you're not really battling people. You're battling like some type of spirit. That's why I said it's a sticky situation, because it's like the same thing keeps popping up. Yeah, you're gonna be forced to communicate with this type of spirit. I would assume you're somewhat knowledgeable if you're kind of coming across this, and what I'm referring to. But if you're not, liquid crystal polarization means that somebody is or has created a pact under, which basically allows them to be manipulated by other spirits. Now they can be doing this subconsciously or consciously, and by themselves being able to have the spirit attached to them, they're able to have deeper knowledge that would be otherwise be impossible for them to have. And it's like because they have this knowledge of you, they're able to kind of keep you in this cycle of making it seem like you're the one that's the issue or you're the one that's constantly running into problems when it's in fact the problems are actually just coming towards you and sticking to you for a purpose. And this purpose is to have you undermine yourself and have you question the type of authority that you have over your life, and which is kind of why this is in the first heaven, which is the atmosphere around us, which kind of seems like I said, very similar situations keep popping up. So we're gonna just continue from here. We have a sword here, which reminds me of like cutting or protection as well. So you may be needed to protect yourself from this. And how do you do this? By building trust in yourself, building trust in what you feel confident in doing. Of course, it comes in stages, but like I said, tranquility is going to be a really good asset to you, keeping your peace. Um, Not, you're still kind of in this phase of understanding what the situation is. So try and remember that if you make a mistake or if you make an accident, don't beat yourself up, but to remember to this isn't the place for you to be. We have temperance. Again, this is talking about balance, peace. Eat not to dullness, drink not to elevation. So this could be where they want you to be in a battle where you're not entirely under your own control or under your in your mind. How do I put this? They want it so you are looking elsewhere to develop stability rather than finding the stability within yourself. So they may be trying to either tempt you with food or tempt you with going out. This is just temptation, and you're being asked to battle this, to fight off whatever this, because it is this spirit that is inhabiting other people that is causing you to feel this. I'm also hearing something about awareness. What can we get about this awareness? We have consistent. Um, your team must know what to expect from you, humble and hungry. And then we have Pheronymous, which means thoughtful, sagacious, discreet, indicates intelligence or mental acquirement, but in a bad sense, conceited. So with them tempting you on a consistent basis, they're going to figure out what your triggers are. They're going to figure out who you are and what you are, not only in the physical but in the spiritual, and like where you're at in your spiritual journey and your spiritual growth. So you're being asked to be, as sageful as you can, to be very intelligent here, to trust your own intelligence and realize that these beings have made themselves now aware to you for whatever reason, because you're ready to know. That's why I'm saying it's time. It's time for you to stop playing these games, because these beings think that they got you in a trap. We have the number 3 here. So it could be up to 3 people, or 3 o'clock could be important, or something in relation to 3. What else? We have this butterfly card, tiger butterfly. This is confidence again being brought up. Then we have frugality. Make no expense but to do good to others or yourself. Waste nothing. Yeah, like you're being taught to be very mindful of what you're doing, what you're using to benefit yourself. We have walking towards safety, and then we have the third heaven. So 33, we already have heavenly Jerusalem, heavenly bodies, and heavenly gifts. So this is you. You may not yet realize the journey that you're on. Yep. Wishful thinker. Success comes from doing things and mastering principles that lead to success. And we have the spiritual warfare card. So you are not fully fledged in this warfare yet. You're kind of just maneuvering the battlefield and you're being observed as you're doing this. What I mean by maneuvering the battlefield, it means subconsciously the things that are happening around you is being known that your confidence in what you see is changing. And this has a very big effect on what you're going to be choosing next to do with who you are and who you hang around with, what you hang around with, what you find as tranquil is going to change, and these liquid crystal polarization that is taking control over different people and things are recognizing this about you as well. And they're recognizing that your intelligence is shifting. So let's kind of dig a little deeper into this being or creature, shall we say. This creature is aware of the strength that you're going to have in your intuition. Like they realize that your intuition is growing at an exponential rate here, and they're trying to prevent that. That's why the situation feels sticky, or you may find yourself in sticky situations often. It is because for some reason you always know the time to leave, the time to get out. You always trust some sort of way that you're gonna find out of the situation. What else can we get? These people are wanting to, or these spirits are wanting to you to stay stuck in your toxicity. You are very aware that there is some type of toxic situation, toxic lover possibly, that doesn't see an ability to move on, or this may be that you're going toward a lover and this toxic individual is recognizing that they can keep you in this stagnant energy or questionable energy of yourself through these other like spirits. We have the 10 of coins, so this could be this this toxic person may have a lot of money. They may come from money, but they can't really attain your gift. So why is this? Why is this here? Why is this here? But even though they have money, they have wealth. They may even have a whole business. They may have like everything that they could have ever need, except the ability to get over their toxic behavior, whatever it is, their ability to be satisfied with what they have. This is somebody who may also be gifted similar to you, and you're seated in a higher position than they are spiritually, which means your awareness is on a different level that they can't comprehend. This person feels like it's like this person is being used as a conduit to show themselves that they're not yet ready for what's gonna come. Like they're not recognizing the way that they've hurt their family by involving themselves this deeply with you. We have the star and the sun. That's two stars, but it's in the reverse. So you may find something out about this very toxic person or toxic situation. Like this person is just not, is like almost like opposite of you. Very weak, doesn't trust themselves. This person may party a lot. This person may share their wealth. This person just seems like they're on top of the world, but they are not like healthy. They're just not a healthy person. But what can we get for you? Is this number 3? We have another number 3 card, and we have 3. So, whether you're male or female, you're seen as somebody that is, I would say, the prize. Not, how do I say, not in a way where people are, how do I say, acknowledging this about you. But your ancestors and your spirit guides are aware that you have this capability, but because this negative energy is very much almost like encompassing you in some way and almost like destroying your image or tarnishing your image, you have the potential to be something that this person, no matter how hard they try in this life, will never be. And this is just who you are naturally. Um, you may be receiving like fake offers or something, or like the kind of people that are interested in you are, oh my god, what the, are like not representative of who they are. Since you came out as the Empress, that's like the Queen of Queens here. Like that, this could be where you're involved, where you're heading toward. And then you have the reverse Knight of Wands, which talks about people coming in with the unhealthy sexual desire, with the unhealthy ego, with the presenting themselves in a way where it looks like they're very ambitious, but truly they're just lazy. And then it's like you have a counterpart here, either that you're going to meet, or this is just you developing your masculine and feminine traits. Maybe that's probably what it is, I would think. This is you, like I said, mastering principles of success here, and being very equal with yourself, finding yourself to be very abundant on your own, being a good leader when it's required to be, being a good nurturer when it's required to be, and kind of coming out of this unhealthy sexual energy. But what is this? What is this toxic energy over here? Why is this? That's a lot of cards. But we did have one that just flipped out. The Page of Wands. This person is immature. It's like this person seeks new adventures every time, and they're like celebrating and everything, but that's not conductive to growth. So this person is missing out on opportunities. So they want you to be involved with them, so that you can also miss out. This person is learning, you may be learning a hard lesson, or this person is learning a very, very difficult lesson in life right now. What is this tower? You may reject this, but this person may come towards you and you may reject their offer. This person may be disruptive towards you in your life. This person is like telling lies, is here to tell you lies. I don't really know why this is even coming up. Like, this person just doesn't like that you're not in their life because you give them this feeling of like being on top of the world. We have the Five of Springs. Opposing goals arising from different opinions. Feeling at odds with yourself or others. Overly ambitious people. Yeah, ambitious to an unhealthy degree. This person may think that you belong with them. Bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs. An exceptional talent for multitasking. So this person just maybe have a lot of offers on their table, but these offers are just not it. Again, I just seen the Empress come out again. The Eight of Autumn, Prince of Autumn. Cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others, dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous. Yeah, this person is coming off as one way, totally a different way. It's like you're being guided to not do that or to not follow this person, to leave this toxicity behind, whether they have wealth or money or some sort of attachment to a strong family system or strong business. Whatever this business is, this business itself may become crumbling down because of your rejection. You have a very powerful and wealthy energy about you where even though you didn't see that this person was a good person or a healthy person, you were still providing them access to this quality of life in a way or that you may not realize. And they were certainly using this and presenting themselves as very generous, but they're generous with money, not generous with their emotions or with their, how do I say, with their desire. They may not even like giving you a sense of fulfillment at all. Like, they may like speak down on you. They may say that like maybe you're the one that's not going anywhere. They may have said something like that to you, but they may have said, well, you don't need to go anywhere, you're right here with me, kind of thing. But that's the thing, like, they're just holding you back. Like I said, this person may have felt as if they had the good luck on their side, but that was really just you providing some sort of like abundance here for them. I mean, you could have saw a new way to go within your. You could have just been like, I don't really like got feelings for you no more. I'm not interested. Maybe it was good for a time, and then things just fizzled out, and you may have just may have said something incorrectly. You may have said something incorrectly to this person, and I'm getting they towards you. They must have done something towards you that you didn't fucking like. That was sneaky. That was quick. That was impulsive. They may have said something just totally disrespectful, and you just was like done with that shit. And you probably cut it off. And this person's back with their same old gang. I don't know, why is this even coming out? I don't even like reading whatever this person's doing. This person needs to study up on something. This person needs to be very careful. Whoever this is, like this person. This person needs to be very careful. Oh, yeah. This person needs to be extremely careful, extremely cautious at this time. It was successful for you to leave this person, or it will be successful when you leave this person. This whole cycle right here with this person is complete, is done. That's another 3, 21. Threes are very important here. What else can we get? Ten of Winter. The resolution of difficulties, completion, yeah. A weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or yeah, you may have been codependent. This person could have been codependent. Um, this person, you know, you done with this. You're done. You're done with that. It's time. It's time to be done with that. If you're not, it's gonna be time. It's 30 right now. 30 minutes. It's gonna be. It's gonna be time. What can we get for this Emperor Empress here this morning? The Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love. The beginning of a new intimate relationship. I was thinking you're gonna meet somebody, or the rebirth of a current one, or you could go. I don't know. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Um, I guess technically you could be running into somebody that you really like. On the other hand, if you're taking more of the spiritual path, let's see what. Damn, that was a lot of cards. Did see the High Priestess there. Let's just see what comes up. Basically, you're just going to be starting something new. Release, let go of the past. An ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. It's time. That's all I gotta say. It's time. We have the Queen of Summer. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. Release codependency. That's what he's talking about now. Maybe you're starting to realize that maybe you kind of get a little codependent. Or you may be realizing how intuitive you are. It's time. Take time to rest. We're getting a lot of time stuff. Be a prudent investment of time or money. This may be you going to therapy. This may be you just working on how you look, how you feel. This may be working on what was comfortable for you now. Confidence. You could be working on your confidence in a totally different way. What else can we get? Princess of Summer. We have a lot of femininity here. A new relationship or emotional experience. Again, double relationship new. Invitation to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. This just talks about an experience. You're going through some sort of journey here, yeah? Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Like I said, it's time. You're going to clean up here. Clean house. Emperor on the bottom. You're going to start taking life in your hands. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm and passionate leader. And the reason why I think this is coming up is because that's in the future capability for you. The Four of Winter. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for sleep or vacation. So, I'm just going to pause it here. Walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. So, like I said, there's a spiritual attachment that is on this toxic person that has attached to something from you, a codependent behavior, something within your confidence is not allowing this evolution of yourself. But I see you taking time out to understand what that is for you. This new evolution is going to need you to be gentle with yourself. You may open up to somebody that has had this experience before, and you may be inexperienced, or you may be kind of questioning and inquiring with another person that you may have grown close to, or you may invest in somebody new here. You may be very careful about who you're speaking certain things to. I'm also seeing you getting a lot of sleep. I'm seeing you taking a lot of time out to understand what rest is for you. I'm seeing also, if you're on this spiritual journey, you're going to have some sort of awakening here by sleeping. It almost seems very odd to say that, because you feel like consciously you're aware of something, but the thing is, subconsciously, something is being picked up that is a lot deeper than you realize. That is a lot more conducive to your growth. That is a lot more conducive to your growth than you realize. But what can we get about this person's sleep? What can we get about this person's sleeping? This person's rest. I'm hearing peace. You may find a piece of something. You're going to find some sort of peace. The white pelican, ease, optimism, grace, cooperation. We have 2-2. That is about balance. It's about decision making, about whatever makes you secure, feel secure. This talks about being covered as well with something, covered with optimism, moving with flight. That's that talks about thoughts, movement, understanding what it is to cooperate with positivity, and cooperate with the energy that is around you to make something more comfortable for you, even though it is an uncomfortable situation. Understanding what makes you comfortable is going to put you in a better light, so you can further reach that level of confidence that you thought you may not have been able to reach. We have the black cockatoo, number 45-9. This talks about again, your security over conflict during conflicts. We have herald, confidence, companionship. Like I said, you may be entering a new relationship. This could even be a relationship with your inner self. Communication. You may even be changing your communication style, or reading up about communication styles. You may be realizing that there are times where you've been way too hard on yourself, and in order to lead yourself into a better, more comfortable place, you may have to really be bold in that next step, and how you figure it out, and the way you maneuver about it. Spontaneity. Things, you may be doing things differently at random moments. You may just feel tired at random moments. You may feel restless at random moments. That's because you're going through a change that is affecting not only your mental health, but your physical health. And I feel like you're going to be caught off guard with how much easier it's supposed to be. I think you're kind of realizing the ease of what it means to flow. We have the gecko, synchronicities, optimism, again, optimism twice, truth, mobility. Yeah, this could be you communicating truth. Like I said, sticky situations. You could be really moving toward a place. 33. That Empress twice came out. Caribou, perseverance, resourcefulness, movement, determination. I see you, even though you're being very optimistic, you're very determined also during this process. So whatever this situation you just got out of, you are protected from. Your peace is going to be protected. You're going to be protecting your peace. Uh, I'm seeing it. You may feel like you was asleep for so long. You may feel like you just woke up out of a coma. You're gonna come out as a king or a queen. You may even start having flashbacks or dreams of just you being in a very high level of authority. You have dignity. Orion. You may be looking up star systems and shit. You may just really be thinking about who or what you are. You may be wondering, about meditation or something. I'm getting like I know this isn't really like a lotus flower, but this is the Dalai Lama or something. I'm getting you really looking into I don't know, into some type of sleep state, sleep meditate. You're gonna find something out in this sleep meditation is waiting for you. You're gonna be very inspired. You're gonna be questioning on why you were inspired to do something. You may have moved in a way, and then you question it later. You may be wondering why for so long you ain't feel protected. You may be wondering why for so long you didn't protect your peace, or why people always was trying to fight or get you to not be a peaceful person, to get you to be all riled up, to get you to be in some type of thing that you don't want to be. And deep down inside, you was just meant to just cut this toxic people, toxic situation, toxic something out of your life. You're gonna find something out, and it's gonna bolster your courage. You had the strength that came out, which also meant courage. You you people may see that you are lacking compassion for them. People may say that you're not as innocent as you. I'm getting like a lot of this attitude, passive aggressive attitude. People don't like that you getting big. You're gonna be getting big. So you big. You something big, but people want you to think that you small. You you're gonna be put in like a very distorted view because these people just can't seem to get over whatever happened with you. When you come out of this coma, that's all I'm gonna say. Like this coma, because I feel like you're not yet awake. You in like a coma, and you gonna bring hope to some people. You hope. You hope. You the double star here. Somebody here is a double star. Persistence. African swallowtail. Euphoria. Patience. Elegance. You may be asked to have patience. A lot more patience than you. It's a long time coming here. What else can we get here? We have meditation. You're gonna be meditating. 33 again. We have 8 and 33. What's up with that? You seeing a lot of threes. You're gonna have things coming in threes. You're gonna realize that you really close connected to the number 8. You're really something you realizing that there's a half circle that is made and you about to make it a full circle. You are you're realizing something about I'm getting into like math. You may be like a math whiz. You may see something about math that you didn't see before. You may start seeing star seeing. You may be looking at stars. You may be interested in something about stars now. You may be wondering about these a two star system, whatever this is. What is this? Why is this coming up? I'm getting heavy on the star. Uh, I got light beings that came out. That's another 8 light beings. You may be wondering what this is. Light beings. You have beings from other galaxies communicating with you. You may not even realize it because they're coming up in different forms. You in meditation, you're gonna realize there's some sort of light being that you have in close contact with. What is this light being? This light being is aware of your presence. This light being is literally writing letters to you. You talking to your light being in some way. We have soul writing. Your soul is etched with some sort of information here, which is why you're meant to be in this whole phase. They want you in this whole phase. They want you in your lower root chakras here. Your root chakra channeling. You're gonna find out you're a channeler. You're a gifted channeler here. You're somebody that has the ability to channel these energies, these light beings' energies, better than most. Yeah, we have let your light shine. That's 2 hearts. You may be I don't know. Let your light shine. 45, that's 9. This is you coming into your fulfillment. Grounding. You're gonna be so focused on your spiritual well-being in the future, because I feel like now I'm reading in the future. You're at the very beginning stages here of your future. You may just be coming up upon this time where you're going to be morphing into who you truly are, into this Emperor Empress energy. What else can we get? What can we get? Closing messages. You're gonna be communicating with. Oh my God! Your intuition is gonna be very powerful here. You're gonna have a very strong intuition. 6612. We have another 3 again. 9 of Cups. We have water, and you may be a water sign, or you may just be asked to go in water, to meditate in the water. You may be asked to water again. Keep getting more water. You may be asked to realize something about the water. Maybe drinking water. You may be realizing something about the water. Now I'm getting. Oh Lord have mercy. What? I want to make sure I get a confirmation what I'm about to say next. Yup. You digging into your past. You're gonna be digging into your past life here. You was somebody in the past life. You was somebody. Not just a regular old somebody. You was like somebody here in the past life. We got the Empress that just keeps coming up. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 and the 8, and the Magician. You really, I don't think you realize. I just want to keep digging now. I'm just being kind of extra. You really, you somebody here that you worked multiple lifetimes doing this. Who are you? What is this? What else can we get? Closing messages. What can we get? The King of Swords. You was some sort of authoritarian in a past life. You could have been somebody that was so intuitive that you could really just know when something's about to happen, and you just straight up end the shit before it even fucking starts, type of shit. Before it even started, you already devised a plan on how to stop it, and you would celebrate it. But something had happened here. Why is this coming out? You were celebrated and then something happened. What is this? There's something happened. It's like you were stripped of something. No, that's not even what it's not that you were stripped. You entered this life to do something here again. And it seems like you alone, but you being watched from up above by these light beings. Yeah, I'm right on the money. Wheel of Fortune. That was it. These light beings know who you used to be, but you don't know yet. You don't know nothing about who you used to be. But these people, they looking at you. Now I'm getting. These people see that you bringing balance to shit. You about to bring balance to something. You about to have respect be put on your name. you're meant to restore some sort of faith in what is naturally supposed to be balanced or something like that. We have the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. You may be cutting off some communication. There's something to do with this devil person, this toxic person in your life. That you cutting something off. And you may feel alone because of it. This person's gonna cause you to feel alone. But what it is you really jumping into a life purpose here. A really deep life purpose. And it's making this person weak because this person knows that something has happened to you on a very deep spiritual level. And they didn't want that to happen. They really didn't want that to happen. They closed out. It's like this person's going to be chasing you, but they never going to find. They never going to fucking find. They should have never done this. Whatever this person was doing, like I said, their whole shit is going to fall the fuck apart. Somebody may even die in their family. Somebody may be running from someone now, from something now. And there's going to be like some sort of death here. Some sort of... Or somebody's ego is about to be real... Somebody's going to be under some sort of judgment. You're about to leave people out in the cold. Yeah, you're being asked to take some time to rest. These painful periods, you're about to walk right into pretty much something otherworldly. It's going to change your perspective on who or what you are and what you're meant to do. Have a good night.